Hey, this will be a video chart on TYTN. Done this one quite a few times. Can't remember when the last time I did it, but I have some questions on it, and it's sitting at a very important level chart-wise. So want to kind of go over what's going on and what to look for going into next week. So there's kind of two things, two different viewpoints. Either you're in this for more of a short-term swing trade, or maybe you're a day trader or a bottom feeder, or you're in this for the overall chart. I'll try to get both of those viewpoints covered. So first we'll just start off with the shorter term players and what's going on basically right now. If we look here at the chart, more specifically at this orange line right there, which is the 200-day simple moving average. If you're familiar with charting, there's kind of two moving averages that are what I call the godfathers of the moving averages. The first being the 50-day, which is up here, and then the second being the 200-day simple moving average. Pretty much all traders use them, all chartists have them on their charts, so there is that kind of self-fulfilling prophecy type effect with them. But as you would expect, when the price here it was resistance too, but when the price did get above it, massive move, and now with the pullback, you can see that it's acting as support multiple times now, and even right now. Yes, technically, it did close below it the past couple of days, but we have to remember supports and resistances are not specific to exact prices, they're more of zones. So I'm still calling this a support because yes, it is still within this zone, but really any more sort of separation, then I would flip this over to turning back into resistance. But for the time being, the daily chart perspective, I'll still call this a level of support right here, being another good example. There were some closes below it, but then you can see it ended up providing support. So same thing here, but like I said, if there are any more closes below that go even deeper, then I would consider this back to being a resistance again. But my point being, we're right here at a very key spot, so I could see there being some bottom feeder, some risk versus reward that have been accumulating here because it is sitting around this very important level of resist or support. So that is where the chart stands for the shorter term players, and even for the longer term players, we're at a very important level, and that is because in the grand kind of scheme of things here, if we look at my chart pattern, okay, we'll leave it like that. Just kind of a rough sketch. We have here what we would call our flagpole. So I'll just put this as orange. Here we go, and then we have, like I said, I'm just drawing this very rough. We have this currently decline here trend, which would be the top of our flag, and this is our resistance. And then we have another trend line, but the bottom portion of the pattern is actually right here, the 200-day, which we've been talking about. So if we use our imagination, we have a longer-term pennant, longer-term flag, whatever you want to call it, in the overall pattern of the chart. But if this does not hold, then you can see that the next level for longer-term players of support is not until down here, where it was basically pre-breakout. So if this 200-day cannot hold, then essentially the chart's going to be testing right back here to where it started before this massive move, which I know is not what anybody wants to see. So that's why this current time right now is very important. We got to see this 200 period hold, or else things are going to more than likely head down here right around the 000 level again. So we'll see what happens. If the price does go sideways some more, what we want to see here is this not happen. This wasn't what you want to see, big volume. We want to see volume decrease. But if the price does start to head back up, then that's different. The more volume, the better. So that is where the chart currently stands. If there are any other questions on it, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, and educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was TYTN. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.